So, here's the thing. I did one or two takes of this video, and upon further review noticed that there is quite a bad blemish on my bottom lip. I don't really feel like exposing that to you guys. I think you guys deserve a little bit better. So this video will be structured and edited a little bit differently. If you don't mind that, hit the subscribe button underneath the video. And if you have already, don't hit the subscribe button again, because that means you'll unsubscribe. I hope you enjoy this new format I'm taking on for this video.
In one of my most recent videos, I talked about the importance of resisting emotionally charged decisions during times of change, especially when you're trying to fix your financial life. Because when you decide to change, it's surprisingly easy to pick up bad habits along the way. Habits that feel responsible in the moment, but aren't. That's all great advice, but what if I told you that even I'm capable of just ignoring my own advice? What if I made an emotional decision anyway? What if I stopped contributing to my 401k? If you have a 401k with an employer match, don't do that. Even if you tell yourself it's just temporary. Because let's be honest, decisions like these that we make during times of emotionally charged stress, those temporary decisions often lead to permanence. When I fell victim to fraud recently, I considered halting my contributions to increase my take-home pay. I didn't end up doing that, but later, when the hospital bill arrived for my wife and me after the birth of our son Terry, that's when I did. And I regret it very much. I stopped contributing to my 401k in order to free up cash and pay off the bill faster. I'll say this again, don't do that. In most situations, there's no good reason to pause retirement contributions or pull from them, whether it's your 401k, Roth IRA, or any other long-term account. Present day you might be happy to have the extra money, but future you will regret it. If you really dug that first main point, by the way, don't do that, and you want to get more points like that in other videos, consider subscribing to my channel so that you will get a video every week giving you points about what you shouldn't do. Main point number 2 on this: it always feels good at first. Emotionally driven decisions might feel good at first. It's why we make those kinds of decisions in the first place, because it is in pursuit of feeling good. So naturally, at the beginning, you will will yourself to feel good because that was the goal you were going for. Like buying a movie you've never seen to add to your movie collection, only to realize later when you watch it, it's actually pretty terrible. But the used video store will only give you $1 if you trade it back in. Or like eating a donut filled with whipped cream in the middle, even though you have Crohn's disease. And believe me, Crohn's disease is a very effective messenger. It will remind you later that it's there. These decisions give us a sense of control during moments when we don't feel like we have any, but that's the appeal. But not only do they cause long-term damage, they're also the easy way out. And let's be honest, I kind of consider the idea of just pausing your 401k contributions for the sake of gaining more take-home pay as a lazy way and an ineffective way of working out financial obstacles. It dismisses the idea of doing hard things, of reallocating your money and your budget to make it go to places that are most important over the things that you just simply want. By pausing our 401k contributions, to present day us, that hurts less than not being able to buy the things that we want right away. Which leads me to point number 3. We can't choose the easy way out. We've all heard it. Do what's right, not what's easy. If financial peace is the goal, that rule matters more than ever. It's easy to convince yourself that pausing retirement contributions is the responsible thing to do when faced with a big bill. But decades from now, you will remember that choice. I don't want you feeling that regret decades from now. I want you to be in a good place when you get there. But what should you do instead when something like a hospital bill shows up? Well, first, Stop splurging on rotisserie chicken. I mean, adjust your budget and adjust it in a way that can be temporary. You cut back on extras. You prioritize essentials. You create space for the bill. Listen, I know the idea of adding another job on top of your regular job is a pain, but side hustles exist, and I think that's a good thing. Do what you need to get to the goal as quickly as you can while making the sacrifices necessary to achieve it. You'll feel much better that you did all that than you will after hitting pause on your retirement fund. The positive feelings you will have in the outcome of that will last longer than the positive feeling you will have after hitting pause on that 401k. Yes, that means sacrifice. That means saying no to some fun stuff, but it's temporary. Taco Bell can wait. Even I know that's asking a lot. This is part of how we beat back that narrative that we're nothing but filthy peasant victims who are not capable of being able to take control of our own destinies. And that is one of my biggest goals with this channel, is to show people that we are capable of taking control of our own destinies, our own futures, that there is more that we have in our control than there isn't. Too many people have decided that they have no control over their lives, that they are victims in the system that's keeping them trapped. And that's what the narrative wants you to believe. But it's time for us to take back control of our futures and our destinies. This is how we make the ones who tear us down look stupid. Don't you want them to look incredibly dumb?
I love this product. It is so good.
If you've ever felt tempted to pause retirement contributions, you're not alone. More than 6 in 10 older Gen Zers have slowed or stopped retirement savings because rising expenses and credit card debt makes them feel squeezed. They don't believe they can afford to pay themselves anymore. And that's devastating. It's time to reclaim our future so that we can prove to others it's possible for them to reclaim theirs too. There are many ways for us to reclaim our future and help others do so as well, which I will be covering in future videos. But the first step is simple. Don't rob your long-term future for short-term relief. If you've made a quick decision to deal with a financial obstacle under pressure, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. I want this to be a place where you can feel comfortable sharing your stories, even if you're not proud of some of the things you did. We're learning together, not just you, me too. If emotionally charged decisions are something you struggle with, I recommend checking out the video I linked here, and next I'll be breaking down the budgeting mistakes I made and how to avoid them. It's time to unlearn what we've learned about budgeting and approach it differently. If you enjoyed this video, even though it's in a little bit of a different editing format due to my insecurities about a blemish on my lip, like and subscribe for more content like this. You can also join the community at geeksguidetoenough.substack.com, and you'll find my novel The Glass God on Amazon linked below. I'll see you next time.